right now is Mr. Rivera and Wilson. I guess I want you to, if it's okay, briefly talk, Wilson and Mr. Rivera, you can chime in about how doing a digital draft, because I know, like, a lot of our kids are doing digital drafts to get ideas. And Wilson, you can share that. How doing a digital draft is a good scaffold to getting an idea for a project. So Wilson, this is yours. Can you speak to how this process of doing research on images helped you to come up with this idea?
Basically, searching on the internet is really, really helpful because that really gave me some ideas, well, like references as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the slide on the bottom left where it shows like the coins, right? That's what I basically did on the right on my drawing, on my draft, where it shows a platform of coins and like how basically based on race is how people are economically.
Now, on your draft, like on your digital draft, the coins are down below. But on your pencil draft that's posted to Seesaw, you have the white man higher on the coins.
Yes.
Why did you make that change in layout?
Well,
I know why you did, but I'm wondering if you could explain to the students that it's okay for us to rearrange the layout of her piece because we're in the design process. I wonder if you could explain that process to everyone. Like, why is it good to make changes?
Well, I don't know, like good to make changes. I think you should make changes to make things a little bit more appropriate, maybe, or for things to come out as best as possible.
Right. So your message comes across better.
Yes.
Because I understand what you're saying more now. Mister, do you want to speak to why it's so important to like find images first and then do light pencil drawings?
Yeah, I know we've been in this class for what? How many months? Right?
Yes.
And I don't know if anybody here has tried, but next time you have some free time, try to draw something straight just from your mind. You know, it's just a really, really difficult exercise if you're not comfortable doing that. You know what I mean? If it's something that you do all the time, for sure, of course you can do it. But for most people, most artists, right? It's basically you're looking at what you're trying to draw, which is a huge advantage when it comes to drawing. You have something right in front of you. You can see where the light hits it. You could put a light in a certain place, right? And you could just draw exactly what you see. So when you have that, it's just a big advantage versus somebody who has nothing and they're just making it up, from their mind. So always, 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 it doesn't have to be from the internet, but we are on distance learning right now, and you have everything right in front of you on the internet. You know what I mean? So it's like, use that. Use these tools. These tools are here for your advantage. They're not trying to hold you back. They're trying to make your life easier. But with that being said, you could also use other things for examples. You know what I mean? But the internet is just right in front of you, so easy.
So for this reason, Mister,
I had a question.
Yeah, go with your question.
I was gonna say, like, so draw from memory, like, with a little bit of like reference and like from, I don't know, because drawing from memory is like, really helpful a lot.
Well, I think what Mister is saying though is it's really hard to draw from memory, and I think the point we're making is you guys shouldn't skip this step where you research. So, Mister, if you agree with me, I think over the weekend, I'm going to make this an extra credit assignment that folks go back and they like just find a collection of images to get more ideas, because it's real. We're not saying copy from the internet, right, Mister? Just to clarify, we're saying get reference images. This is part of the design process to try different things.
Yeah, if you copy a picture, exactly what you see, that even that can be like it can be beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
We think that it would be best to borrow from multiple sources.
Mm-hmm.
We can't go onto Google and find your exact image recreated.
Mm-hmm.
We would much prefer if you have, it's from 4 different places rather than just copying it off one.
Mm-hmm. So that's why this extra credit assignment would be really great, because you can play around with how to arrange stuff. Did that help you, Wilson, to like be able to move stuff around when you were brainstorming?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I think the whole thing is like use Google Image, type your thesis in. I will make it a big extra credit assignment. I'm also going to let Ms. Pozo know about it. Mr. Rivera will tell me if you did this. And we're just looking for like really big chunks where you can kind of like raise your grade and be like, okay, they're giving me a choice. And now I know what to do. So to actually find these reference images.